Welcome, everyone, to the Mortality recast of the match versus Venom Gaming. Actually, the audio seems a bit low from the mic here. Let me turn it up. Hello. Hello. So, we're about to start the first map here. It's going to be... gain's all the way down. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? A bit of a mic problem. Forgot to run the test on that. Okay, so let's get started here for the first map of Venom versus Mortality, or Mortality versus Venom. On cash. Alright, perfect. So let's get this going here. We're about to start into the warm-up. Let's dig right over here. Get that overlay off the screen. Actually, yeah, I like this mic a lot more than my Blue Yeti. Razer Siren Pro would suggest. Let me actually just fix an audio setting, just in case the pros here get a little bit talkative. I'm going to turn off the voice. And switch back over into game. So here we are getting started in the round one on cash. This is Mortality's pick. As you can see, that they're the T side on cash, as nobody ever picks the T side on cash, as it's not the favorable side by quite a long shot. Actually, I think NIP is the only team I've ever seen take the T side purposely on cash. So we see a solid hold on truck by Killer Umbrellas with a fluke over there on highway. But nobody's on this site, and it's going to leave it pretty much uncontested for Mortality to get the plant. And Pro takes out fluke really quickly, and Sick actually takes down. Oh, actually, Killer Umbrellas. Jason's trying to get a shot on the Sick, but isn't able to connect. And it looks like Mortality taking a solid round right here, not having anyone but Shinobi go down. Trading out for a couple of USPs. Let's look at that. Sick really showing big there with 3 kills. They're going into an early buy here with rifles. They're not messing around. But we do see the 2 machine guns onto Toy and Vice. Quite common when we see this strategy where 2 of them go on those machine guns. Usually I think Whitmer is one tends to like the machine gun, just so they can pick up the early kills. Toy getting rushed, but is he going to be able to take these guys down? No, actually goes down to the shot by Cevo. And Demo is able to take them down. And with the Whitmer completely trades them out. Killer Umbrella's down to 5. Jason taken out by Vice. Luke one-tapped by Vice. And now it's just Killer Umbrellas with his 5 HP in this area, but he takes down Vice. Did he get to see the person quad, though? That's the question. As he goes down to the fire, Sick takes out the other player. And that's another quick round for Mortality. Venom and Mortality, I don't actually know if they managed to go against each other in the Cevo main playoffs. I can't remember if that was originally in the first run through the season before the problems with one of the teams. They kind of had to redo it, but I think they surrendered a match to Mortality to be kind of fair to the league or something. But they, I believe, took 3rd place, and that means these teams come from about the same area. Oh, who's going to spot 2 of them? That's going to be the call. They're coming sort of towards mid. A comes and takes him down with the Shinobi. Whitmer taking him out with a nice shot with the UMP. Is Whitmer going to know that this guy is standing in this corner though? Sick is. He peeks right to him. Shinobi also taking down Jason. Killer Umbrella's running right into the Tech 9 of Whitmer. And Whitmer's taking out the Molly at the last one. Bouncing it back towards himself. The Toy quickly able to pick up the last kill. This is going to be the first buy round here for the CT side, and we see an op on V mode. Really important to have this op on cash. If you don't, you're going to be fighting those short rows, and you don't want to fight terrorists with that short range or that long range. But there, look at that, Sick just able to take out Zenith. That's a name. Killer and V-Mode able to take a shot with the op. But actually it looks like they've taken the lead here with this. Oh, Vice going to get peeked out right in the corner. This is not looking good here for this round for this T side. Actually, Toy able to trade one back, but still they have counter-terrorists on all sides here. Actually, Jason going down to Sick. Toy has an excellent flank, but they're both going to look at him. They're both going to see. He's able to take down one, but is he able to take down Killer Umbrellas? That's going to be the question. And actually, they've now peaked to where they're in the position to win as they put the bomb down. Just better play on these two players to allow them to get the right angles they need. Oh, and Sick able to take down Killer Umbrellas. Sick just showing up today. 9-0. Insane play. Just insane. Like, going to here, we see two people with one. We have one with 2 and one with 3. We actually have a perfect use of the Fibonacci sequence right here. 1, 1, 2, 3. Totally a nerd for that, but it's beautiful and natural. And Shinobi's gonna pick a good corner here for these the ecoing CT side. Sick's gonna take out an easy shot onto Killer Umbrellas. Just outgunned right there. Whitmer taking one down as well. Whitmer with that Max 10 just going to try to get a bunch of economy right here off these saving CTs. And he's just chasing. He's chasing down. And one shot goes right through his skull. And he got it. Totally getting one kill with the AK. And now they know where the last guy is. Is Whitmer going to chase him down? And he is. Whitmer is going to chase him down to get the 3 kills with that Mac 10. That is about $1,800 just from killing that. So the Mac 10 paid itself off. Even got a little bit of extra economy right there. Now they're back to full AKs, and we do see the op again on the CT side. They really need to make this op work if they're gonna take any of these rounds. And 5 have already gone Mortality's way. 5 is a respectable amount on cash, and they have it, and the rest of the other team has to win out in order to keep them there. Sick playing the box this time, as they again seem to be pushing towards this A take, but they still have one over by mid to try to stop any rotates coming in from that side. We see 2 players over by mid for the CT side, and actually they're able to take down Shinobi, the mid player, and that's where all the smokes and grenades are going to come in. Oh, Vice taking out Killer Umbrellas. Toy able to take down Fluke. One's over there in the smoke, but they can't see him. V-mode with the op. If he peeks up a little bit too far, he could get picked by Vice, I believe. No, Whitmer over by that forklift, but he falls back. Yes. Oh, nice shot onto Sick. Picks up the AK. Back. Whitmer gotta run. Vice with 2, he just kind of like sprays along the site. Like those, gangsters in the Tommy guns just spraying across. Okay, we look at this economy here, and you see the lowest player having 6,000. That's going to put them into a place where it's going to be hard to get them to save. especially if you can't string any rounds together. And so far, 6 rounds going Mortality's way is an insane lead. We see the AK again on Shinobi, and he spots that killer. Oh, Vice taking down 1, Whitmer 1, Whitmer 2, Shinobi 2, and it's just a slaughter right there, as it should be versus an ecoing side, but 7 already, and it's just looking like map 1 is going to go Mortality's way. It just we've already seen them have a very solid performance on Cash coming back versus Astral Authority from a 12-3 half to a victory in overtime. That was quite impressive, and now they're saying no, we're not going to be pushed around on Cash anymore. We're taking control. One shot missed. They now know there's a lot of players mid again. They're back in the trap. One's going down, but 6 able to trade him out. And Whitmer is just kind of looking at the smoke. Killer Umbrellas with the shot on Shinobi. But then he's traded out. It just trades back and forth so far. 6 with the damage on him kind of puts us into the favor of Venom, except for the fact that they have the 2 ops to hold, and that can be very difficult if this comes into a retake situation. It's very solid for them holding right here, as they have basically no way to be stopped. Oh, hit down to 52. It's gonna flash Sick perfectly. Oh, but not before Sick takes him down. The CTs are right on the other side of these smokes, but you know they don't really have a way to push except the smoke goes down right there. He spots out Whitmer, but he doesn't get to firing the shots off as he the fire grenade. Sick actually able to get the better of that engagement there, and now it's just an op to take this site. And it looks like it's probably going to be a save as he backs far, far away, hoping they don't follow. Actually, I just noticed Sick is going for the ace right here. And actually, those 2 shots are probably going to scare Sick away from doing so. Actually, can't hear the bomb timer. Oh! Was that an ace? That was an ace. Sick went for the ace and he got it. He was not going to be stopped. And that's 8. 8 is a solid side for CT sometimes. But, you know, for a T side, that's pretty much unheard of is in pros. You just don't see this kind of stomping going on. We even see a half buy here from the CTs just to try to get something to work. They see a UMP and a FAMAS coming in with a bunch of M4 A1Ss. No grenades on anyone but V mode. And, well, there's a couple of flashes, but nothing in the terms of trying to keep people up off the site. Oh, 1 goes down, but that's 4 traded right there. And now it's just a UMP versus 3 AKs and an op is going to be right what he sees as he peeks into that garage. That is 9 rounds for Mortality going into this half. And at this point, with the lowest person having $8,000, it is nearly impossible. I would say it's actually pretty much impossible to get a save round out of Mortality at this point, as there's just no way to break that kind of economy at round 10. You would have to win 3 rounds in a row that they buy multiple ops and then do something where you have, I don't know, you have to lose purposely in order to break that economy for 1 round, and that's just not worth it. And there was only 1 of them on site here. They're now rotating back to A. Fluke is behind them. Excellent play there, taking down 2 with a CZ. Quite excellent play right there from Fluke. Trading him out with Whitmer with an excellent op shot. Whitmer, great pickup for Mortality. Is another great offer to replace Paul Newman. And Toy, another great pickup. As he kind of very much fits the Shinobi style of run and gun that Mortality likes to play, and it works. You see a dual op setup again from Venom, trying to make it work, trying to figure out some sort of strategy. This time they have full nades, but Fluke there without the helmet. Not as important here on this CT side, as all of the guns that the T's have are probably going to kill you one shot no matter what to the head. But people like to have it just in case. And, if this pull something off. Yeah. Oh, Jason getting one, but then tagged down to 12 as he gets hit through the smoke by Vice. Excellent shot there from both sides, actually putting this into a position where these are not in a favorable position. They're down 2 players, but they do have kind of control of this B site other than that guy up in down and EV smoke coming in to stop him. They can probably get this into a plant, and that plant is going to allow them economy even if this doesn't go their way. We see a pause request come in. That's going to come into effect at the end of the round. Vice kind of rotating around this op, but the op is coming right to him, and he's going to go down with an excellent shot there from Venom, and Venom with another. That was an excellent hold there, getting a 3K, and it's going to be the first round here for the CT side. But they already paused, so you have to assume that somebody has some sort of lag or something going on, and it does seem to be the case with Killer Umbrellas rocking a 140 ping. You know, that's just it's a tenth of a second, but between what actually happens, but it's enough. Because I believe that's ping is milliseconds until you ping the server. So we look in here, you see again just not a lot of kills here on this T side. Vimo just rocking up there with 9, but let's just look here. It's sick, 19-2, having an on fire day here. Shinobi actually sitting down here at the bottom, unusual for him. Same with Toy. Usually you see those guys being top frags, Sick playing more of a support, long-range person. But today, he is just in their face, ready to take people down. Excellent decision as he is rocking it. And as we see Killer Umbrella's ping go back down, we're about to see the match restart. And the question on everyone's mind is going to be, can the CTs turn this into multiple rounds? And if they can't, it's not looking good for them this half. And again, we're going to see a Famas. I don't know why we don't see a drop here from Killer Umbrellas, who has 5K. That's going to mean that they're going to have some sort of odd buy if this round doesn't go their way. But they really needed that extra rifle, the more powerful rifle in somebody's hands. Isn't as solid. Oh, except that Killer Umbrellas is going to take one down. Same with the Uzi. They hear the vent that does heat. Oh, take one down. Toy and Sick gonna play those 2 players down, and the flash comes right into V mode, and it's gonna be a hard hold, but they're gonna get the bomb again. And actually, the Kobe comes in to take out Kobe Nate. Oh, he almost took down both. Sick with an excellent headshot to take down V mode, and almost another one to take down Killer Umbrellas. But they're going to take another round, and that's what they needed to see, except for the fact that Mortality is still rocking in a 6K bottom, actually a 9K bottom line right now before buy. And it's impossible to get them to save now. There's zero way. Especially since they haven't bought an op the entire game, it seems. They're just playing these AKs, and they're playing those AKs well. We would be fine here to see a 10-5 half for Mortality in order for them to take this. But really, the less they can allow Venom to try to get a stride here, the better. That will leave them kind of off balance for the next round and the next map. I don't think they notice the guy in mid, and one of them goes down instantly. Shinobi is playing an excellent lurk. Sick taking out another one on sight. Shinobi just sitting here waiting. V-Mode misses one of the easy shots that he needed to hit. He makes those really difficult shots. He misses that one. And Jason is going to take down Vice, but Whitmer is going to take him down as he doesn't know that angle. Actually, Shinobi's been taken down at some point. I don't know where. Actually, V-Mode makes the shot onto Sick. That's going to put it into a 2v2, and the bomb clearly planted for this position, throws out the flash. Spotted out, but is it going to be enough? Oh, it's going to be more than enough time to defuse this bomb and then to take this third round.
Has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
But let's go into here and let's look. You actually can't see if the bomb was planted on all these rounds, but you can assume that it is on most of them. And here's the other three that you can clearly see that the bomb was defused. But just like that has to be a bomb plant situation. You don't see a one man standing on a just gunfight. Fluke is playing an excellent position, one rarely seen in pro play, up on these lampposts, and that's going to be something that if actually Killer and Bellis takes down one, but this might be oh, he's going to hear Shinobi go into the vents. He's not going to know that he's coming up behind him. He's going to get taken down. Actually, not before Shinobi takes one down himself. Somehow after his with a grenade after his death. Excellent shot there from Luminous, and that looks like round 4 coming to C2's way, but not before Vice has anything to say about it. Oh, there's another one. Gonna fake the plant. It's gonna draw on this guy. Oh, and he goes down to Fluke. Not able to take the ace, but you know, 3 is enough as you're just trying to damage an economy. You know, try to see if you can get them into an odd buy, but you're not going to be able to. Both teams are going to have plenty of economy for this last round. As Shinobi's... actually, we see Whitmer finally rocking the op, and Shinobi rocking the op as well. Right, they say they don't buy any ops on the T side. They buy 2 of them. See what happens. Again, we're going to be seeing some lag here on the Killer and Belly as his ping goes up, and Emo's able to take down Whitmer. Do they know there's another op being in play? That could be key for their strategy. Shinobi does occasionally like to play this op, and it's something that you have to watch a lot of demos in order to find. You know, as they after they picked up Whitmer, he's been doing it less. But Toy's playing the smoke again, but we again see a guy up on the light, and he hasn't had any time to shine out there. This is going to be huge. Fluke. I would like to see 2 kills here from Fluke just to really show how good this hold is. Nothing is going to... Oh, Fluke 1. Fluke 2. Oh, Fluke 3. Oh, Kill Umbrellas takes that kill, but it looked like it was going to be a 4K right there. Just an excellent position. Wonderful to see play like that. And now let's go into the analysis of... what we see here. We see Sick up at 22. We see V-Mode 14. But now we see a bit more evening out of the kills, as you know, it's less like everyone is lagging behind the low players on Mortality, more like everyone's kind of sitting even, other than about 3 players in this game who are just rocking the socks off this game. Whitmer up there and Sick Rare to see Whitmer up there. As you know, he is an opper, and they're not usually the guys getting all the frags. They're getting the frags that are needed. Toy buying the defuse kit could be big here. Could come down to that defuse kit. You never know. Really, if Venom wants to get a really good run here, they need this first round and the second round. They probably even need that third round if they want to have a good chance. Like if you look at Mortality here, they ran a 10-round streak. Shinobi taking one down instantly from behind. Sick also on this angle. One might go down, but the other one isn't going to notice, except that they got the bomb down already. Whitmer in the site as well. Vice taking one down. Just frags coming in everywhere. Vice actually able to take that down. Toy with another kill right here. Whitmer actually missing all of those shots probably, and here comes Toy with his defuse kit. Round didn't come down to it, but it saved 5 seconds. And we see actually a pickup of Tech 9 and CZ for this CD side, and it looks like they're just going to run with it. They're going to try to get these 4 rounds. As we see 3 FAMASas, an M4, and an MP7 coming out. And that MP7 is probably going to rush right down their throats and get a couple of them. Except it actually looks... Okay, this is like a FAMAS double bull? Vice and Shinobi being like the FAMAS bros on this corner, just wrecking face. Grenade. The 4th grenade kill this game. It's an impressive amount for any game with CSGO. Grenades actually do very little damage unless you have no armor. Even then, I haven't yet seen one do enough damage to kill anyone. I've seen 98 come in, but never 100. I assume if you could get a double bounce off of a wall in somebody's body, you could probably deal 100 damage. But that's one for one of those people who does tests like that, like 3 clicks Philip. Oh, he gets spotted out on an excellent position, but it's not enough. He goes down, and the economy is just being built here by the CT side. Jason looks like he's about to be... Like, if they don't hear this vent break, they're going to be in big trouble. Because they're about... Actually, it seems they're just going to play the corner. Warner Brothers, I think, knows Toy is there, but they're not going to push. Oh, Shinobi was killed. Oh, and he goes down to Jason in an excellent position now over in this playground room, I think. It's over by a playground. And it looks like it's going to be a full push into mid as they've kind of re-evened the CT side over onto the 2 sites. Actually in a better position if they push either of these 2 sites, as there's damage CTs everywhere. Toy actually getting hit again through the box. Actually probably going to push them over towards B as they have a much better setup for it. They're spotted up. Goes down. Whitmer and Vice taking 2 kills. That's just one guy. Whitmer just has to sit here. He goes down, but is the bomb going to be able to be planted? They have 19 seconds. They have 2 guys who are going to push him really hard. Except they're actually wasting their time up there in the vent, and that's going to allow it. Sick takes him down. And Toy's going to go for another defuse. That's going to be 13-5. That is pretty much perfect for Mortality right there. After losing those 5 rounds at the end of CT, they're coming back with 3 of their own, and they're like, yeah, you won those. Let us win those. This match will be over. You see a save coming in from Venom again, and it's just looking bad here as they've spent half this game ecoing, and it's never good to be in that position. You know, we always hope that something to pick up, but they just haven't been able to do this side, and Venom just lost Jason to Whitmer on this round, and Deload's almost taken out of himself. And now, between them, 104 health on the entire T side. And the only person damaged over here on Mortality is Toy. Hit for 18. Almost an excellent shot. Now it's just him with 7, and he goes down to sick. Toy, only one taking damage that round. Probably one shot pistol. Excellent play from Mortality. And now this is desperate mode for this T side. They're going all in. They have an op. They have everything. They have the nades for it. They need to push fast. They noticed last time, I would hope, that when they push fast, they kind of catch the CT side off guard. But you know the CT but the problem is their after side hold is not a good. Killer Umbrella's going to go down to an excellent push here from Shinobi with a flashbang. The Vice is on the edge of seeing 3 of them, and the op fires at him through the smoke, missing him. But he's alone. Actually, he's not alone. I didn't notice there's another person on the site. Number 6, who seems sick. Good. Control map. Yeah, it's Sick and Vice over here. Whitmer gonna rotate over. But we still see one T over by mid, but he seems to be backing up into the B site. Actually, he looks to now be taking maybe mid. I don't know. But we still see a solid hold in this T side main. And that's going to be the push with the flashes. Oh, Whitmer hitting him through the wall. Oh, and the pop-up shot. Venom actually able to take one down. But, oh, 2 as Vice goes down to an excellent shot by Fluke. Now Toy on this side here. With one of the T players still stuck in mid versus Shinobi. Actually, he's going to rotate around now. Jason with 2 amazing plays. And the grenade comes in, but it's not going to be enough, and Shinobi is not going to be able to take this round. It's clearly Venom's round, and they came back with a vengeance. Looked like they were going to pick up that op, but I don't know if they did. Yeah, they didn't. That's not the same op. And now we see the op played on the CT side. We have Whitmer. And we still have 4 M4s. This would be the round they would need to push this into a save and, you know, try to get something out of Mortality for free. Not have to fight for it every time. Again, just excellent play up here from the top players on Mortality here. Sick, just rocking the game to its core. 19 over his 19 kills, more than his death. He has pretty much died every round they lost, and only one of the rounds they won. They're gonna get this boost here, the counter boost, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna take him down. Vice takes one down, V mode, able to trade one out, and it's a B hit. Except Sick is gonna take one down. He's going towards B. He's gonna take 2 down as the op misses him. He's gonna go right in the hands of Killer Umbrellas, who's taken out by Toy. Now it's Toy and Whitmer versus this one person on site. This is a possible retake. But it's Jason, and Jason showed himself as a perfect hold in his face. And as he peeked out right at the wrong moment by Toy, as he peeked up at the top, expecting Toy there. Toy from the defuse, pushing this to 15, and that is a killing blow to this T side. Because they're going to be on a half eco, and it's just not easy to come back from something like this. Interesting play with the scout there, trying to get a couple of shots through the wall, but not hitting a Vice with an op this time. Taking one down onto Fluke. See the Deagle on Killer Umbrellas again, as they're going to try to turn this into a win, but playing one player down on this kind of a half save is not what you want. In fact, it was one of their AK players, so they need to find where that gun lies. And Whitmer trading the op back from Vice takes him down. He pops down here, Sick able to take down 1, and now this is looking like it's going to map 2 this round. And it is. This is an impossible take. This bomb is covered by all kinds of counter terrorists, and Shinobi taking the last kill of the game. So there we go. Let's tick this back over to the other screen for a little bit, and then we will start map 2. So let's get ready here for map 2 as Mortality took an easy win onto on Cache. I need to actually find where that is saved. The demo seems to have lost its name. I have to assume that it's this number here. If this is not the map of Dust 2, I will have to change it back. So give me a second here as we, actually that is going to look like Dust 2. Oh, no, wrong game. This is... Actually, no, this is the correct game, as it is in warm-up, and Whitmer has been moved over to the CT side as they're in the warm-up. And we see a Vice not ready up. Okay, let's switch over to game. Boom. V mode. Murdering killer umbrellas. As we see, this is Venom's pick. As Mortality's taking the favored this favored T side, as very slightly favored. It is. It's like 51% T sided. And it seems to be CT sided sometimes. It's crazy. It's up in the air. But for a team like Mortality, this is the map where they want to take a T side, as they are one that likes to push. As you see, Toy comes in and hits one down to 10. Just a lucky dink right there, I think. Not enough to kill. As 4Ts rush quickly onto this A site, the B site actually. Take 2 of them down. Easy headshots. And actually not headshots all the way around. Vice with the amazing bunny hop kill there. Toy playing mid, takes one down, gets taken out by Fluke. But Fluke is now up against 3 Ts. And Sick is going to put an end to that quickly. And that's going to be first round going Mortality's way. More of an even kind of kill spread over here than we saw last game with Sick just going insane. But this is just round 1. You never know. This time we do see Toy and Whitmer playing the 2 MAC-10s. As I said, they love those machine guns in these early rounds to try to pick up that extra money. Oh, 1 down, 2 down. Whitmer with a crazy double spray with the MAC-10. Jason's coming around behind him, though. And V-Mode is stuck all the way over by mid. Vice able to take 1 down in tunnels. Sick taking the 1 down in mid. And V-Mode's going to push right through the doors at long. And he's at 26 HP, and Shinobi has a great corner for this. And he goes down. That is an easy... Actually, Whitmer went down somewhere in that to someone, to Fluke. But... that is not a heavy loss, as he also made so much off of those 2 MAC-10 kills. Pretty much making that a free round for him. And he's going for it again, knowing that they're still going to be saving. This guy just can't be stopped from trying to get all of that money. Shinobi playing the Galil still. Oh, and an excellent spray down, but actually Whitmer takes one of those better that way, as they're building up a bit of an economy on Whitmer to be able to buy if things go south. Oh, that grenade lands right at Jason's feet. And Toy actually able to take 1 down, and he knows the last guy's right here to lit. And boom, down for round 3. This is going to be a buy round for the CTs, and they're going to need to get something quickly, or they're going to be demoralized fast. as this map is supposed to be even, and if you start to let a lot of rounds go, you're in a bad spot. You see the op on Whitmer. You do see this quite a bit. He actually doesn't make the shot there. It's something you rarely see in any league. In fact, that you see those picks through that door. Only a couple operators I know have the reaction time to be able to do that. There's about a tenth of a second that you can see somebody through that door. And Whitmer gets hit by that nade. And Killer Umbrella is actually playing a really solid hold for what Mortality's playing here, which is this kind of mid to tunnels push. But Sick able to take one down. Whitmer actually almost able to take down Killer Umbrella's. Killer Umbrella's able to take one down. And now it looks like they're going to come over to the CT side, but Sick already has control of the site. Killer Umbrella's able to take one down, and actually two down. That's 3 kills on Killer Umbrellas, and Sick almost going down to a spray from Fluke. Actually going to be taken down by Jason as the bomb comes down by Vice, and it looked like he was just going to be taken out right there, but looks like he's going to be able to hold for a little bit longer. Takes out the pistol and isn't able to, dodge the bullets coming in from Killer Umbrellas, who picks up the 4K, I believe. Looked for the kid, but it's not there, and they are still going to have this defuse right here as the music has not yet started. There it goes. Picks up an AK for his trebles, and now it's going to be a defining factor. Can they start to make something happen with saves here? As last game they could not push Mortality to a save at all, and now that they need a couple save rounds in order to get something going and not push this to Cobble. Cobble's a kind of wild card map for these teams. I have no idea of Venom's style, and Cobble I think is one of those maps that could either really fit Mortality style or really kill it. And 2 easy kills coming in from Mortality, only hitting them quite a bit, not as easy as I thought. Excellent shot by Uziness, but Sick on this corner, taking one down. He knows the other 2 are now CT. So his nades came in way too fast for one person to throw them. And he takes one down. He's going to rush the op. This is the kind of play that Shinobi would be doing, and Sick just does it anyway. Oh, the grenade caused them to fire early. Oh, and they've made a huge mistake here as 4 of them push into A, and they're looking to take B here. It's an A stack, and he's unable to take anyone down. They now have full control of this site, and Sick takes down another one, and Whitmer is just going to come over here and take down 2. Bomb isn't even going to... Actually, no! One of them gets a team kill added to their record as something that they did. Like, that's 5. And he's going to have $300 less right there for killing his team, I believe. That's going to hurt right there as they're forced onto another save as Mortality takes this to round 8. Actually, no. 7. No, this is round 7. What am I talking about? I was right the first time. Whitmer unable to hit any of the shots, but again, it doesn't really matter versus these pistols. It's gonna... Oh, wait, excellent spray. I couldn't even tell who that is. Number 4, that's... Uziness. Actually, and Vice able to take one down onto Fluke. But Sick already hurt. Toy's gonna push right here, and... Oh, my gosh, excellent shot there from Jason. Excellent shot. Killer Umbrellas just sprays and sprays coming in, and that is economic damage that Mortality did not want to afford. They could afford it, but they didn't want to. And it could get worse right here. Oh, but it doesn't. Vice picking up the 4K, saving the day. Excellent play on those corners, pushing this to round 8 with them up 5 points. Really, I'm not really sure what kind of half they're looking for here. I don't see who called the save. Who pause? Actually, Vice calling a pause right here. I don't think it's to talk strategy. Actually, maybe it is. He's jiggling. He's doing some warm-up stretches over there. Seems that either Sick or Whitmer has something going on. Gotta be Whitmer. He hasn't bought anything this round. Maybe because, oh, yeah, the save came in, the pause came in first. Except that you can buy during this, so yeah, it's gotta be Whitmer. Eating something. Game seems to be returning back to normal after the pause. Yeah, probably should have took a break there. Talked about some sort of sponsor. I've been drinking ears and I have some G Fuel here next to my water. This is my water here. It has ice. Oh, Whitmer with an excellent shot right there. But those nades looked like they should have hit something. V-Mode gonna throw the smoke because they have two players over by CT. Whitmer gonna take pit control. They're probably gonna try to plant this for long, knowing their control points. Now they have all of their players coming into the CT area except for one who's probably gonna try to get up to Cat. But Tunnels is actually controlled. V-Mode able to take one down via boost, but Toy able to take down their Cat player. And if that bomb Whitmer with another one. And now that bomb is planted for long, and they know this. As now it's pushed into it's not even gonna matter as Sick takes him down, 7-1, mortality in favor right here, and that's gonna be another save here from Venom Gaming. Killer Umbrellas could buy, but he's probably not going to. Again, we just see nobody getting the real frags over here on this team. One still it's sitting at 0 frags and 1 assist. It's just not enough to stop this team. We see again Sick, Vice near the top. Wimmer up there with him. Shinobi again playing at the bottom, but he doesn't have to play the top. Oh, Shinobi taking one down though. Why does it say that? And Sick with another. Now it's Sick with another excellent shot. Looked like that pistol shot was going to take him out, but didn't. And he gets easy flick kind of onto easiness. And Fluke is now in battle with Toy at long range, and Whitmer comes in to might wipe that up. And that's 8-1 mortality in favor again. I think that's 3 round. Oh, I thought it was 4, then 1, then 4, but they actually didn't win round 4. They won round 5. I wouldn't be surprised if the CTs pick something up here, trying to grab a hold. But you know, in the end, did they do enough? Do they do enough is the question. Look, one of them's already hit down to 10. You already see the health advantage go to mortality. But not by much. Wimmer just playing aggressively on this box here. And that smoke grenade is going to hit him right there. Not actually going to do any damage as he has armor, but he's going to try to find a great corner here. As it looks like they're going to try to push Cat, maybe? As that might be a fake smoke to try to make them think they're pushing mid. It really comes down to if this boost spot pays off. and that's all gonna. Oh, and it doesn't look like it is. One of them's over by long, and one of them's over by mid, and he's already spotted out the boost. But he's not done it well enough. Oh no, that's our other player on the other side of the map. Killer and Bell's able to take one down, but not before being traded out. And this car is just going to protect him from the bullets, and it's going to mean that he takes 2 down, and Shinobi going to get hit with an excellent op shot through those doors. Shinobi requests to pause this time. Okay, Vice just crashed, apparently, and now just a quick push here for Mortality, and they're going to try to catch these CTs off guard. Oh, except one is flanking right around here, and if he can peek perfectly, he can get a big set of frags. Toy able to take one down, but oh, Shinobi's coming back with the bomb, and now the bomb's in their hands. I don't know why they decided to run away here, and Whitmer able to take one down. Killer and Bell is able to peek out Toy as he's holding that nade. Sick, able to out frag here with Jason. And that's an important play if they're going to try to turn this into a victory. Smoke comes down. It's all going to come down to this person over here in CT spawn. V-mode with the op. He's going to be able to peek him out. No, he spots him, though, in the corner of that smoke. And he plants out in the open. But the grenades come in instead of the rifles, and that kind of saves his life. But now it's planted for long, and that is going to be dangerous for the CT side. As he can peek right up here and see everything and be almost invisible. Oh, and there it goes. It's op v op right here on this corner, and it's a corner that Whitmer has the full advantage on. He cannot be spotted unless he goes up into his line of sight. No in-game audio. Dang. Wish I had noticed that. Let's get that fixed. There we go. In-game audio is returned. What you miss is a lot of shooting, a lot of explosions. Nothing really important. Yeah, I thought I unmuted it and unpaused, but, you know, I didn't. So, it sucks. Not a fair trade there for Mortality, as one of them... Actually, it's pretty fair there, as one of them's down to 1 HP, but it's now a 3v4. But a smoke grenade could come in here and... Actually, no, it can't, because he has armor. But other than that, you could see some interesting play. 1 HP is not... doesn't count you out of anything. You still have to get hit by something to die. And if you can out-frag, you can out-frag. But we do see a deagle here on Killer Umbrellas instead of a full gun. And Shinobi, again, playing an excellent lurk position over by A. He's going to see if he can spot anyone out and try to get some openings over there. And the other two are going to sit right here to see if the CTs get too aggressive. Except they're going to push. And if the nade comes in from Killer Umbrellas and the nade from Jason. Oh, actually, Shinobi is able to take one down. And now there's going to be a call that they're kind of over by mid. And that makes them move their hold. Actually, it would have been a better position here to push onto B. That op's going to take at least one down. Oh, it's going to take only one down as Toy is now left alive in a kind of dangerous position of a 1v2. Except now, oh, the guy does now have an AK. Oh, and he's running.
Terrorists win.
Time. Now, Toy is going to have a very low economic value right here. Actually, he's not, as he has 6,000 in the bank already. But, you know, he's not going to gain anything for that round, and that's now at 9-3 that I'm gaining. Venom taking a huge economic hit, though, as you see, we still don't have a full buy of M4s. Oh, and Whitmer still trying to hit that shot. He's very close. See the push. Oh, the Moss from Ooziness just comes in and takes him down. No, unable to hit that shot. Weiss hits one. Flash comes in right there. Top flash. Oh, pulls in the Molotov at the wrong second. Remember, almost taken down. Oh, he's the last win. Up in the block. They've won an excellent amount of rounds in this half already. Again, they're in that position where they can lose everything and still come out on top. We're probably going to see a drop here, yep, from Shinobi. Maybe give Whitmer that op, but I'm not sure. We see a pause here from V-Mode. That's the third pause this map alone. I guess this is a good time to just kind of analyze. Give this actually they're coming back right now. Give this a look. We see 11 and 12 on most Mortality players. Shinobi playing a little lower, but still has a positive kill-death ratio. But we only see one positive player on the entire side of Venom Gaming, which is Killer Umbrella's really showing his worth right here. The rest are kind of not able to hit the frags that they need to hit, and that's kind of what's killing the CT side right now. Only able to take 2 rounds. Oh, and Whitmer with an excellent peek again. Jason actually with a great rush right here up into the site. Whitmer just playing the weird jumpy op like it's a scout. V-Mode up into the A site, and that now would be a great time to push B if they could figure it out. But it doesn't seem to be going that way, as they're kind of over towards A already. And that's all 3 of the important, like, bomb-related players on Cat. Except Jason's going to be the one guy on this site to really deal with until they get there. As they do have to face off with this op, but the op is going to be on the other side. Oh, Jason's able to get an excellent shot there using the headshot crouch thing where the view model is... The hit model, the hitbox is just absolutely terrible sometimes. Oh, excellent shot there by Toy, just peeking right where he needed to. And we don't really know where they're going to go, as they're kind of throwing the smokes for one site and then going the other. The question is, they're going to see Jason, and they didn't until Vice takes him down. Actually, V-Mode goes down to Vice, and now it's a 1v2, and this bomb is he's gonna have to fully plant here. He has 8 seconds left on the top on the clock. Not a lot of. I haven't been. Oh, Vice, but just dirty one tap right there, and he's gonna pick up that op to play next round, and that's not good, as they really needed to keep those up. This is gonna be Mortality's round. It's gonna be an 11-4 half unless these CZs come into play. And if that op does what it needs to, the CZ is not going to come into play. We actually do see a scout on Jason in an attempt to make something happen to this round. It's an odd economic choice. Actually, no. It's an economic glitch he bought after the start of the round, and the number was messed up. And we again see this spread out kind of play from the T's, none of them kind of bunching up too much. You know, we see 2 players on the bomb at all times at least, but that's just a solid decision, as we also see Vice right here. Oh, Vice took down the CZ right there on a fluke. Excellent play. Would actually have to... Would like to have seen what happened there, because that was an excellent... Had to have been an excellent peek. Or a missed shot by Fluke that he can do. Oh, and Toy just waits right there. And Jason actually able to get one tap. into Scout before he's taken down by Shinobi. That is the 11-4 half for Mortality. And we're going to be seeing a quick ready up here, unless if Venom is going to try to talk some strategy here. They do have a lot of time. But as it seems, yeah, that's going to be quick. Now we see just all of Mortality kind of even in the kills, and the three bottoms equaling up to their top, like on the same page right there. And it's just a close game if it was only like one of these guys versus him, and it's not otherwise. But, you know, anything can happen. This map is T-sided. We could see a total comeback here from Venom Gaming, and they could push it in a cobble. But really, I just haven't seen the frags they need and on either of these maps to kind of take this into an overtime. Or, yeah, cause it's going to have to probably be an overtime here. This Mortality needs 4 rounds in order to put it to a tie. At least 5 to win. Oh, and Toy's on an excellent position to spot this out. They're not going to spot him over the smoke. And that's 1 player versus 5. He's 1 down. But he isn't able to hit the shots he needs onto the other player. And Toy's going to come in and pick up the 3K. And that was a quick round, and it was a round that Venom needed. Now, again, we're going to see a kind of aggressive buy strategy here from Mortality as they do every single round that they win big in these pistols. I believe that means that Mortality might have won every single pistol round this entire series so far. Can't remember how the... oh yeah, it was. They did taking 1 down, Wimmer taking another 1 down, Sick assisting both kills. And now it's 2 capos. Not able to get those lost moves to hit. After taking around with the USP, and Shinobi finally able to get his gun to fire correctly and take down Venom. And again, another save, pushing this to 14-4 in favor of Mortality. And that is going to be just the bells of doom tolling for this Venom Gaming side. They're on the gates of death right here. Shinobi rushes right into 5 of them. That MB7 almost able to take a couple of them down, hitting them half health. And 6 is rushing. Doesn't actually manage to hit the shots. They're getting too floaty with their movement to hit. And now both of the other players are hit. Rice looks like he's going to be able to take at least another 1 down. And does the CZ... oh, nope. Doesn't even look at him. Fluke comes in, takes out a Moss from the ground. Actually able to take down Whitmer. Toy's right here now. And he takes him down with an excellent shot. Pushing this to what I said is a 14-4 for Mortality. Cinematic view right here. This is going to be the first buy for the T half, and this should be where they're able to pick up at least 1 round. I would hope to see 3 right here from Venom in hopes to win something, as 3 would push them at least in a 1 save, not 2. Oh, Jason, an excellent spray on a Sick through the smoke. Killer Umbrella's able to take 1, and as I said, this is the time they needed to move, and they're kind of playing the Mortality strategy, having everyone everywhere. Looked like Jason might have gotten hit down there, but he didn't, as he managed to make it away. Now Vice inches away from Daddy right here. He takes 1 down. He almost takes 2. That would have been big plays there, putting him into the 3v3. Shinobi pushing into the 2v3, but they now have sight the 2v2 now that Wimmer takes down that the shot onto Jason. Better health here on the T side, but better positioning. It's going to be very hard to push this take, especially with the off. Oh no, Wimmer now has an AK in hand. As the boss tries to take 2 kills. And we actually are going to see a save from the CT side, which is odd as they won 2. I thought rather strong rounds here. Like, yeah, they had a 5-round, like a 5-man win in this, which meant they should have gotten the economy from those rounds, but I guess buying those nades probably killed them. Toy again going to play this boost spot, but it's not going to matter. It's a strong 8-foot. This is going to come in and take a couple of rounds. No, it's only going to take 1, and that's a quick round there for Venom. One that they very much needed to see. And the question is, does Mortality buy here? And I'm going to tell you, no they don't. As this is, oh, they do. I'm crazy. They bought pistols, and one of them has a scout. But they're going to be able to buy the next round, definitely. They didn't buy the M4s and no armor, which is another buy they could have gone for here. But, you know, this is a much more solid buy. Remote able to take down Shinobi. More better weaponry right there. Wimmer able to pick up that scout to keep its legacy going. Trying to get that one kill that they need with it to kind of even the sides. But now the T's have taken pit, and they now have kind of spotted the players on site, and it's going to be a round that should go easily towards Venom, especially now that it's like 1v. Yes, and that is a no death round for Venom. A couple of them getting tagged a little bit, but nobody taking too much damage. Here is where we're going to have to see something come out of Mortality in order to push this towards victory. They just need 2 rounds to go their way, but 2 rounds is not going to have any ecos. So Venom should know at least they're safe from that. You see a crazy rush here, just an even trade rush right there. But now the bomb is down in the hands of the CTs, and that is a play that they needed to make. They didn't need to make it now, they just needed to make it at some point. Sick actually, like, if I notice correctly, it looks like Sick is actually going to get tagged down here by these players who are flanking behind him. He has no clue. Except he turns around at the right moment. Just some sort of intuition that somebody could be behind him. Not even a wall hack would have told you that. That was just, you know, I feel in the imbalance in the nature of things. Somebody must be behind me. And he's right on top of another guy right here. Oh, Sick goes down, but now they know where the last player is, and that is going to push us to round 15. The flash comes in. The other flash comes in. It's 30 seconds. He has 30 seconds to take down 2 people or get that bomb to plant, and they're not going to let that happen. The nade comes in. Wimmer takes him down through the smoke with the great shot. Now they have the off one toy. Probably going to trade it to Wimmer. Wimmer, I think, actually bought an op there. I'm not sure. No, he didn't. As they now have a swag 7 on Vice. Mag 7. Just peek. Oh! Barely winning out there. Whitmer is an excellent shot onto Vemo, but Vemo does an excellent shot onto him, taking him down to 19 HP. Stick with just good intuition of where those players are going to be behind that site. Probably spotted them out. Killer Umbrellas pushing Cat uncontested, but he's running right into the CT's hands as they have long control completely. If you look here, they have a Goose player, they have a Car player, they have a Pit player. B site is an easy two-person hold with one player playing this area and one player playing here. And this is what you would want to see from a solid hold of the CT side. Oh, Whitmer with the op. Right as he comes into view, you're already in his crosshair. Boom. Sometimes I wonder if Whitmer just gives you that 1 second warning. You see him right before. Oh, Whitmer taking down 4 players that round for the win. That is going to be the end of the game. Let's take that over here, and that is going to be 2-0 for Mortality. Great match. Let's end the stream here, and probably going to end up seeing the rest of the next bracket match tomorrow. Unless if I decide to watch the other bracket match. So, good day.